Studio was good today. I'm like, I'm trying to remind myself that sometimes you need to step away from it too. So yesterday I didn't do much musically. I just took some time. What time is it here? It's like 20 to 10. 20 minutes to 10 o'clock. I haven't seen Cobra Kai yet, but everybody's talking about it, so I'm excited. I watched the Heat, yeah. I did watch the Miami Heat. It was a very good game. The internet here wasn't very good though, so they'd be like 2 points down, and then it would freeze, and then when it comes back, it'd be like they'd be up. So it was kind of, I was on tenterhooks the whole time. It was good. Jimmy Butler, that whole team, I think they're incredible. Seen any cool wildlife? Good question. I saw a turtle today when I was out in the kayak. I saw an actual turtle. And it saw me and it swam off really fast, but it was the first time I've seen a turtle. And well, that's not true actually at all. But it was the first time I've kind of happened upon a turtle, I guess, and it was very nice. What's steez? I don't know what steez is. Oh, Google what steez is. Oh, thank you. I think. Yes. Yeah, very good. Thank you. I'm surprised I didn't know what steez was. I'm disappointed in myself. Huh? When am I coming back to Toronto? Who knows? Whenever I'm allowed. Um, a lot of people asking, "Are you going to sing?" I'm probably not. No. When I come on like this, it's because I've been singing all day, and I think it's nice to just talk and connect. But if that was the deciding factor in you going to sleep or staying up, then I probably won't sing tonight. No. Sorry. God, I hate computers. I'm so bad at them. They hate me. Anyway. Have I ever been to Philly? Yeah, like a bunch of times. We've done loads of shows there. In fact, my favourite show on the last tour was Philadelphia. We played the Met. It was unbelievable. My phone battery is flying tonight. We're talking 0%, but I've been going to sleep at like 9 p.m. while I'm here, so I won't be around for too long because I'm basically letting jet lag take control of me, and I'm going to sleep super early and getting up super early. If I could go to Mars, would I? I actually thought about this the other day. Why did I think about this? I don't know. It was just got to do with global warming or something, and I thought about that potentially being a thing. I don't know. I would go if you had to go, but I certainly wouldn't go if you were allowed to stay here. I don't think. Also, I realised why I look so tired on these. It's because there's an air conditioning thing right there that is blowing into my eyes all day. So by the end of the day, my eyes are just fucked. King's Theatre, New York, that was a good one. I agree with you. I had a good time with that. $3.47 in Ireland. Jeez. Talia Hall, very great venue in Chicago. Very, very good time. I've had a good time every single gig, pretty much. What part of a song do I tend to write first? Probably the verse, honestly. That's what I sort of am inclined to do, but I've been trying more and more to like start with the hook recently, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Australia, what time is it there? I always like if I'm away and someone back in Ireland is like, what time is it there? It's like, just figure it out. Like it's easy to figure out, but Australia, I just never have a clue. I do not know. It's the maddest time zone. Have I ever gone ice skating? Yeah, I have. I actually like it a lot. It's very good. Big fan. I love when you're going around a corner and you figure out how to do that little thing where you stick your leg at the back, like as if you're gonna go like this around the corner. That's good way to figure that out. But when you fall, it does hurt. Do I like scary movies? No. I hate them. I don't know why they exist. I do know why they exist, I get it. But, like, I don't like going to see them in the cinema, especially, like, spending money to be really uncomfortable. I just don't get it. I don't. I actually look through my hands, I do that. Oh. You see, scary movies are fun. Hang on. Someone said, scary movies are fun. I love the adrenaline while knowing you're safe. Yeah, but you're safe in that moment, but like, these are all the ones I hate the most are things that could potentially happen. And even when it is paranormal and it's ghosts and stuff, that stuff can happen. So I think that's why it's so scary. Do I watch the show Supernatural? No. I don't go near any of it. Do I believe in ghosts? I think so. Yeah. I've never I've never encountered a ghost. I've never had an experience like that, but I think I believe in them, yeah. I do. Not even ghosts, but just that it's not necessarily the absolute end when someone dies. Would I watch a scary movie if it featured one of my songs? Yeah, if the song was played for the whole movie, the whole thing from start to finish, if it was just by song in the background, you could barely hear people talk, and it wasn't actually that scary, then I'd watch it. Mm-hmm. How tall am I? I'm like bang on 6 foot because I think I saw something on the internet that said I was 5 foot flat or something. So that's not true, but 6 foot or so. What about roller coasters? Yeah, I can do that. I'm into that. That is actual adrenaline, not scary movies. Roller coasters are good, but if I do like, if you go to like Six Flags or a theme park or something, if they're, I can do say 3 or 4, and then I'll start to feel sick. That's just the way it is. That I have to give up. A lot of questions coming in. Sorry, I'm trying to. Am I gonna grow my hair out? No. Too easy like this. I might like at some stage. I do miss it sometimes. Oh. I don't know what 6 foot is in 180 centimeters. How do I feel about French people? I like them. I like nice French people, and I probably dislike French people that aren't nice. I don't. I think people from everywhere are nice. What do I say at the end of Lost? I just say all right because I was recording the song with Kerry Willits in London, and we just we ran through it like a shitload of times, and I sang it so many times, and then I generally say all right like that if it's like one of the earlier takes, and I now feel like I've got a handle on it and that I can do it properly. That is generally a thing I say because I'm like, all right, I'll get it next time. That's basically what I mean. Have I ever broken a bone? Yeah, a couple. I broke a bone in my foot, and kept playing football on it, and it eventually, it was like the outside of my foot, and I started running more on the inside, and then that wrecked my back. It's a nightmare. It's good now, but I had to get it looked at for a long time. Because I kept playing, I shouldn't have kept playing, and I had to change the way I run. So I threw myself off balance. How old is Riggins? He's like 6 now, 6.5. I saw someone there say, "Did you ever shave your eyebrows?" And the answer is no, but I am liable to get a bit of action down the middle here if I don't look after it, so I have to just like pause that sometimes. Do I miss playing music on street corners? Not really. Like, it is a good thing, but like I prefer playing music in venues. Uh, Maybe I missed how simple it was, and how it just represented a very simple time. I am still in Jamaica, yeah. I'm here for about 10 more days, 9 more days, I'm not sure. Favorite cover I've done? I don't know. Been a few good ones. Probably Temptation by Joey Badass. But then or the Taylor Swift one, or I'm quite fond of the Power Trip cover, the J. Cole and Miguel one I did, because that was the morning after a gig we did in New York, and like after I do a gig, like the morning after, my voice just isn't great, like it's just not, and but we go and we do these things anyway because it's part of your job and it's part of your career. And I went to do that, and I think last minute they were like, "Oh, you need to cover it." I was like, "Okay." And one of the ways in which busking has helped me out is that you figure out like certain songs have the same chords as each other and stuff, and so "Take Care" by Drake and Rihanna is the same chords as "Power Trip," and I went into that and I just like I made a face at the end that potentially looked smug or something, but it really wasn't. It was just like the face genuinely is just me being like, I hope that was okay because I know it's on the radio, and I hadn't played it in years. But nah, we've done a few good covers. I always try and do something interesting. Heartless cover, yeah, that was a good one. Can I sing at your wedding in 5 years? I mean, who knows? Maybe, like. Have I always been confident with singing in front of people? Not always, but yeah, like most of the time, a vast majority of the time. Do I think I'll ever sell out Crow Park? Yeah, why not? Yeah, no, I do want to do that. Thank you for asking. Favorite American country song? The answer to that um, would be "Nose on the Grindstone" by Tyler Childers. I also saw somebody there say, "Hope Detroit doesn't hold stigma of being the last show before the world shut down." It does not. That show was fucking brilliant, and we all agreed it was like an incredible show to have as your last show. So, Detroit, thank you. Do I ever chat with Jimmy Butler? Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him the other night, and he is incredibly focused. Favorite Broadway musical? I actually haven't been to enough of them, but I went to Hamilton, and that was brilliant. So I mean that just tops my list automatically, but it was brilliant. Oh, actually, nah, it wasn't on Broadway. I saw it in the West End in London. Was the Harry Potter play? That was incredible. That was one of the best things I've seen in my whole life. What should you eat right now? Chocolate. I haven't had chocolate in like a week, and it is tough going. I would murder like a fucking dairy milk or something. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Favorite female singer. Like favorite female voice, I'd probably say Florence and the Machine. Being honest. Yeah. I did have M&Ms 4 days ago. I know, but it feels like a year. So just leave me alone. Do I have dogs? Yeah, got one Great Dane. He is gigantic. Great dog. People calling me out for the M&Ms I had. It feels like a long time ago, okay? Jeez. Favorite Damien Rice song? Probably Amy. I listened to that song for a long time. Do I like Maggie Rogers? Yeah, I think she's great. Good songs. Proper artist. Some of these questions are like personal, not offensive at all. Like never offensive, but just kind of like can't answer that. Dermot, was it actually you messaging me from the other account? No, there is no other account. So anyone messages you saying it's me, tell them to get lost because they are a weird person. So no, not me. I did watch Tiger King at the very beginning of lockdown. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck can you say about that fella? He is mad, and so is she. Yeah, I haven't actually thought about it in a long time. That is mental that people like that exist. It's absolutely bizarre. But it was a very good. It was a very good series. Carol Baskin, that's her name. Yeah, fucking hell. She is loopy. Favorite milkshake flavors? See, I'm gonna say a boring, controversial thing. I don't actually like milkshakes because it just, do you know what I mean? It just clogs everything up. There's no need. I would like a milk spoon, where you just have one tiny bit because they do taste great. But Jesus, having a whole drink of them, can't do it. Am I ever nervous before going on stage? No. Someone said, is this a picture? I know, I was stuck there for a while. I was just reading questions. Am I ever nervous? No. No. I just get excited. We've played enough gigs now that that it's just like a fun thing to do. I never take the piss, like I never get overly comfortable, but I'm always like looking forward to it instead of worrying. Am I gonna release the Hamilton song? Maybe. Yeah, I like it a lot. I've been writing on the piano mainly, and then that one it just came into my head while I was doing stuff on the guitar, so that felt good. Is my nickname Dermot? Like, whatever you prefer. A lot of people call me that in Ireland, yeah. What's my favorite flavor, just in general? Like, of anything? Chocolate. What's my favorite season? That's a good question. I'm actually gonna say winter. That's my favorite. But then winter's just nice in theory, isn't it? When it actually gets there, it can be fucking grim. So, but I can't handle the heat. So I might, yeah, I will say winter. Christmas is in it. I mean, come on. Hang on, give me a sec. Cheers. Nice one, thank you. You look like the type of guy to drink Gatorade. Yeah, I'd have a bit of Gatorade if the mood took me. That's not a bed. I've seen a few people comment that, saying, thinking that this is a bed. It's actually not. It's just a couch in the studio. Halloween or Christmas? Christmas all day long. I couldn't give a rat's about Halloween, and I've always felt that way. When I was a kid, I used to hate the masks because there's plastic and it just stinks up your face. It gets all uncomfortable. And then like face paint and stuff, I just wasn't having it. Christmas, you just get to do your own thing and eat chocolate. So Christmas all day long. Yeah, haunted houses. I did a thing once. It was at Universal in LA. It was like the Walking Dead house. My God, I was in there for about 45 seconds, I'd say, and it was just bullshit. It was the scariest thing. People running around corners and like grabbing you and stuff. I just don't understand. I don't know why that's a successful business model. I really don't. Chocolate or whiskey? Chocolate. Easy. A haunted cornfield, what's that? I didn't know they exist. Chocolate or beer? Chocolate. Chocolate wins. Beer, I'm not mad into beer. I don't love it. A lot of people on to me about the haunted cornfields. I'm going to Google that now. Sounds awful. Haunted cornfields. Oh, Jesus. Why? There's no need for this. Do people pay to do this? I'll never understand. I've heard about those things where you stay, you like stay in a tent and you can decide before you do it, like what level of fucking awful you want it to be. And that's like, yeah, I would appreciate that, because there's obviously, you could do the really sort of mild version, and that's what I'd do, but I just wouldn't be there in the first place. Heaps haunted corn maze. Ohio, Putnam County's haunted cornfield, Ohio. Okay, let's take a look at this. That's not scary. Look at this fella. This is on the Ohio One's website. That's just a guy wearing mostly Carhartt in a crap mask. I wouldn't be scared of him. No, I won't be doing that. So, forget it. Good man, Theo Von. They chase you with chainsaws. See, here's my thing as well. I was thinking about this. Like, those haunted houses, right? There isn't one thing to stop an absolute maniac from signing up to work there. Do you know what I mean? And then day one, they're given the job of like, oh, you're the one that chases after people with the chainsaws, and then you just chase them for a couple of yards and then leave them alone. And then that person, 2 weeks into the job, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's basically it's like a trial run for a murderer. Um, and yeah, nah, it scares me. I did a thing in New York called Sleep No More, and it was brilliant. It was so good. It was like theater, and it was just brilliant. Like if you look it up, it's called Sleep No More. That was great. But that was another one that I was like, there could be anybody here. Like there could like we're all just wondering. You had to wear a mask, and it was like over three different floors in this big old warehouse, and it was just. I was just like, there could be anybody here. This could be any kind of scenario. Did I get separated from the people I was with? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I'd sleep no more. Yeah, it felt best that way. It was. I really wanted to just wander through it. Do I find meet and greets as awkward as you guys do? No. No, I think it's lovely. I think it's a lovely thing. Like I'm an awkward person, but I think it's nice. It's just nice to meet people, you know. Guys, I'm getting a bit of grief here for not reading comments, and I would just like you to appreciate that there's a lot of them coming in, so I'm doing my best. Plus, the air conditioner is blowing in my eyes, so I think I like them. It's hard for me to keep my eyes open. Does it make me uncomfortable when fans give me gifts? No, not at all. I think I really appreciate it. And when we played in Washington, I think it was a girl gave me a book that was like this thick, all of like different things that fans have contributed to and letters and stories and stuff, and I have it at home, and that was really special. So if anyone who's watching now contributed to that, I really appreciated it. Do bring me chocolate, actually. I didn't even make that connection. If someone brings me chocolate on tour, I'd be really happy. It's funny because I say those things and you guys probably think it's a joke, but when you're on tour and like you live on a bus and like if someone gave me like a Hershey's bar or something and then I got back on the bus and that was just sitting there, you don't know how much I would appreciate it. What's my favorite way to connect with fans? Like this, honestly. It feels most laid back. But then, probably actually on stage playing songs because That's the best way. Do I like mini eggs? Yeah, mini eggs are good, but I don't know. I wouldn't be mad about them. I wouldn't go in search of mini eggs. To be honest, if I was in a shop. You can bring me Pop Tarts too to a gig. Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Someone said, "Do you like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?" And I do. I think that's a good movie. But I saw a thing recently about how that's actually pretty crazy what goes on. I haven't seen it in ages, but like if you were watching it in a serious way, like multiple children die in that tour, don't they? So yeah, it's a funny movie. Original Pop Tarts. What's an original Pop Tart? Is that the strawberry one? Probably. They're good. What's the youngest fan you've seen at a concert? In Radio City in New York, there was a full on baby in the front row with headphones on and stuff, and that was pretty cool. I'm okay with this turning into a food review. That doesn't bother me at all. Favorite football player, Roy Keane. He's my favorite ever. What time is it in Jamaica? 10:30 now, which is bedtime, almost. I'm not over jet lag yet. Nah, I don't feel like I am. Which is weird because sometimes I don't get it at all, and then sometimes it actually hits me pretty hard. That's nice. Someone said good night all. I like that. What's my diet like on tour? I do my best, but like it's not easy, and especially now that I have said that I've gone out of my way to ask for chocolate, But no, seriously, I do try because if you're on tour for like 2 months, uh, you do need to look after yourself, or else you'll get sick. And it's tough, if especially if you're in a city where it's got like a famous thing that you should try and it's unreal. Then of course you gotta go have it. So I do my best. Am I swimming lots here? Yeah, I'm swimming a lot. Uh, it's so beautiful. There's a big reef, and I've mainly been going out in a kayak. And last night I saw two stingrays and a little shark, and then today I saw a turtle. So it's a pretty busy place, the reef. Favorite color? I've seen a lot of people asking me that. I would say green, just because it's like trees. Someone said hi. I'm afraid I'm leaving soon, but hello. Would I ever publish a book of poetry? I would, but I would, but I don't know. When I think of poetry, I think of people like Seamus Heaney and John Keats and W.B. Yeats and stuff, and it seems like a real elevated art form, and I feel like song lyrics aren't necessarily worthy of being called poetry. But I don't know, maybe someday. Christmas album, yeah. I would love a Christmas album. That'd be nice. Someone just sent me a question saying Brexit. Um, so yes, that is a thing that's happening. I will go live at a more suitable time for Ireland as well. Yeah, I know it's a pain in the face for people who are up at like 3 and stuff. So I'll do it like earlier tomorrow or the next day. You guys can hear the crickets and stuff. That's cool. They actually don't seem that loud to me. Do I enjoy the rain? Yeah, yeah. The rain is that's an important part of my life. I love it when it rains here because it just feels like you're washing out the whole thing. It's so nice. Is cereal a soup? The people don't need to know because people already know cereal isn't a soup. Cereal is cereal. Audiobook reading. Maybe, yeah. Maybe at some stage. Um, I love when Stephen Fry does them. He's a brilliant audiobooker. An audiobooksman. You put a load of stars beside your question, so it looked like more eye-catching. That's interesting. Uh, I can't remember what it was. Why Jamaica for recording? Why not? It's gorgeous. And also, I'm like staying in the studio basically all of the time. So this is my quarantine ticket into the US to go to New York to do more music. Stop that saying to someone behind me. I actually don't like that. Oh. Everyone's whacking the stars on their question now. What's my most recent inspiration? Jimmy Butler, without a doubt. All right, there's people here saying good night, so that is a signal to me that I should do the same thing. So I'm out of here. Thanks for being here. Honestly, though, because it's funny here. Like, I'd imagine when a lot of people come here to record, they come here with full teams and a load of people and stuff, and I don't really do that. So I'm just here by myself. So it actually is nice to talk to myself, essentially, but like interact with you guys. So thank you. See you later. Yeah.